Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Melissa Gorga reveals her expectations for RHONJ Season 15. Melissa Gorga has no expectations when it comes to returning for the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey. In a May 2025 interview with the New York Times, the RHONJ veteran was asked if she is expecting to be part of Season 15. "Whatever Bravo decides, I'm good with," Gorga replied. "If this was my last round with Housewives, I can hold my head up high. I'm proud of how I handled myself, how I navigated a lot of the trials and tribulations. It's not easy to do that with all the different opinions and everybody watching." The 14th season of RHONJ starred Gorga, Teresa Giudice, Margaret Josephs, Dolores Catania, Jennifer Aydin, Danielle Cabral, and Rachel Fuda. Jackie Goldschneider and Jennifer Fessler appeared as friends of. The show has been on pause since mid-2024 with a revamp in the works amid a cast divide. In the interview, Gorga was asked what her relationship with her long-estranged sister-in-law, Judith, looks like now that the group has been off-camera for so long. "We have no relationship," Gorga confirmed. Judith's only recent interaction with Gorga seems to be a cryptic post on X that read, "You're welcome," after Gorga announced her new sprinkle cookie business. The feuding exes once had an argument over sprinkle cookies, and it turned into a RHONJ storyline. During an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Gorga responded to Judith's "You're welcome" post. "Well, she's welcome for giving her someone to hate on for the last decade. So she's welcome," Gorga said. After WWHL host Andy Cohen noted, "You've both done so much for each other," Gorga replied, "We really have." Casting news for the 15th season of RHONJ is long overdue. There is speculation that either Gorga or Judith will have to go in order for the show to go on. "I am prepared for anything at this point, obviously because of all the rumors that are out there," Gorga said on the Two Teas in a Pod podcast in late 2024. "I am fully prepared for anything." Addressing her fractured relationship with Judith and how it has impacted the show, Gorga added, "Her and I are two extremely different characters, so to speak, on the show. So if Bravo decides to go that route and kind of, like the darker route, then I need to say that is not a show that I want to be on anyway. I do not want to be on that toxic expletive," she continued. "As long as you know she is there and that whole thing would come back, I wouldn't find it as a loss. I also want to say, like I've had a 14-year run, you can't do it forever. You don't go and be on a TV show for 50 or 20 years. I mean, I've been on for 14 years. Gorga clarified that she still hoped to be asked back to the show. More recently, she spoke on her On Display podcast to predict that the show will return with a hybrid cast. "I believe there will be some old cast members. I do not think they're gonna revamp the whole show," the RHONJ star said. The winds are shifting in New Jersey, and Melissa Gorga is ready to face the storm, heels on, lashes curled, and attitude intact. As The Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, gears up for its highly anticipated Season 15, longtime cast member Melissa Gorga is not mincing words. With a decade-plus under her belt navigating the treacherous waters of reality TV, and even more time entangled in complex family dynamics, Melissa is stepping into the new season with clarity, confidence, and perhaps just a touch of controlled chaos. "I've learned to expect the unexpected," she said in an exclusive sit-down, flashing that signature Gorga smile that hides both mischief and resilience. "But this year, it's different. There's tension in the air that you can feel before the cameras even start rolling." The Bravo universe has been buzzing for months about what Season 15 might bring. With longtime rifts unresolved and alliances constantly shifting, Melissa knows fans are hungry for answers and drama. "They want real," she says, pressing her manicured fingers into the armrest of her velvet chair. "And they're going to get it." Melissa doesn't call it a reset, she calls it a reckoning. "We're not turning over a new leaf. We're burning the whole damn tree, she said with a laugh, though the seriousness in her voice lingered. There's no sweeping things under the rug anymore. Season 15 is going to force a lot of people, myself included, to either face the truth or walk away. What truths exactly is she referring to? Of course, she can't reveal everything. I think Bravo would kill me, she joked. But I will say this, loyalty is being tested in ways it never has been before. And for the first time in a long time, it's not just about family loyalty. It's about the friends you thought would ride with you forever. It's hard not to read between the lines. Tensions between Melissa and her sister-in-law, Teresa Giudice, have famously played out on screen, culminating in a painful and public family fallout. Though Teresa's future with the franchise remains a closely guarded secret, Melissa's comments suggest we haven't seen the end of that emotional roller coaster. I don't know what Teresa's next move is. And frankly, I'm not focused on it, Melissa said, waving off the topic with practiced poise. This season, I'm focused on me, my growth, my family, and my truth. Friendships on the line. Season 14 left several friendships frayed and barely holding together. According to Melissa, Season 15 won't offer much time to patch things up. There are going to be some major shakeups in the cast, she teased. Some new energy, some old faces returning. But no matter who comes back or who joins, one thing's for sure, no one is safe. Not one friendship is untouchable. When pressed about who she's closest to going into the new season, Melissa took a beat. I've always had a strong bond with Margaret Josephs, and that hasn't changed, she said. But even that will be tested this season. People grow. People change. And sometimes you realize your ride or die has been riding in the wrong direction. Cryptic? Definitely. Intentional? Absolutely. Melissa knows the value of keeping fans intrigued, but her tone suggests that Season 15 might be less about manufactured drama and more about genuine heartbreak. New era, new Melissa. One major shift Melissa's leaning into this season is her personal reinvention. She's still the glam queen of Envy, her boutique booming and style more polished than ever. But beneath the curated aesthetic, she says, is a woman who's done being polite. For years I've played the peacemaker. I've been the one trying to hold it together for the sake of family, for the sake of appearances. But not anymore, she said. I'm speaking up. I'm saying what I feel. And I'm not apologizing for it. Fans may see a tougher, more assertive Melissa this year. A woman who's learned to stop second-guessing herself in front of the camera and behind closed doors. RHONJ isn't just a show, it's a mirror, she explained. It shows you who you really are, whether you like it or not. I've looked into that mirror and made peace with what I saw. That's what makes this season different. I'm not reacting, I'm acting. The business of being Gorga. Melissa's expectations for the new season extend beyond just personal storylines. She sees RHONJ as a platform, and she's ready to use it, smartly. I'm expanding Envy in a big way. We've got some exciting collaborations coming up that I can't wait to share, she said. And I want young women to see that you can be in the middle of the storm and still build an empire. There's a strategic side to Melissa that longtime fans will recognize. She's no longer just the fresh-faced sister-in-law introduced in Season 3. She's now a seasoned Bravo veteran who knows how to navigate fame, feuds, and fashion. This is a business, she said candidly. But that doesn't mean it can't also be real. The key is knowing how to protect your peace while staying authentic. That's what I'm doing this season. Final words for the fans. Before wrapping up, Melissa took a moment to speak directly to the RHONJ fan base. I know the fans have been divided. I see the tweets, the posts, the comments. Some love me, some hate me, some just want me to make up with Teresa and ride off into the sunset, she said, chuckling. But I want everyone to know, whatever happens this season, it's real. Every tear, every scream, every laugh. We put it all out there. And I hope people can see the strength in that. As for whether she thinks this could be RHONJ's most explosive season yet, Oh, honey, she said, leaning forward. We're not just lighting matches. We're walking into the fire. And some of us are coming out diamonds.